Hello there, friends, and welcome to Miss Debbie's Storytime. I'm so happy you're here to join me again. Today we're going to be reading a book about a little fish called Swimmy. And this book is written by Leo Leone. Let's get started. Look at all those fish. A happy school of little fish lived in a corner of the sea somewhere. They were all red. Only one of them was as black as a mussel shell. Can you see him? That's right, there he is. He swam faster than his brothers and sisters. His name was Swimmy. There he is. Let's see what happens to Swimmy. One day, a tuna fish, swift, fierce, and very hungry, came darting through the waves. In one gulp, he swallowed all the little red fish. Only Swimmy escaped. Wow, there he is. Do you see Swimmy getting away at the bird bottom? He swam away in the deep, wet world. He was scared, lonely, and very sad. Look at him here all alone. But the sea was full of wonderful creatures, and as he swam from marvel to marvel, Swimmy was happy again. Yay, Swimmy! He saw a Medusa made of rainbow jelly. Jellyfish. A lobster who walked about like a water-moving machine. Look at that lobster. There's Swimmy. Strange fish pulled by an invisible thread. There's Swimmy. A forest of seaweed growing from sugar candy rocks. Wow. Swimmy is having quite an adventure. An eel whose tail was almost too far away to remember. There's Swimmy. And sea anemones who look like pink palm trees swaying in the wind. There they are, and there's Swimmy. Then, hidden in the dark shade of rocks and weeds, he saw a school of little fish, just like his own. Do you see them all? There's Swimmy. Let's go and swim and play and see things, he said happily. We can't, said the little red fish. The big fish will eat us all. But you can't just lie there, said Swimmy. We must think of something. What they'll think of. Swimmy thought, and he thought, and he thought. Then suddenly he said, I have it. We are going to swim all together like the biggest fish in the sea. They're going to work together. There's Swimmy. How are they going to swim together like a big fish? Ooh, look at that. He taught them to swim close together, each in his own place. There they are. They're all swimming together, each in their own place. Are they going to look like a fish? A big fish made of little fish? They are. And when they had learned to swim like one giant fish, he said, I'll be the eye. Look at that. He's the eye of the fish. That's pretty impressive. Do you think they're going to scare away the big black fish? And so they swam in the cool morning water and in the midday sun and chased the big fish away. Yay, Swimmy! Miss Debbie loves that book. That's great how they all work together to scare away that big bad fish. Good for them. Well, now we're going to get together and we're going to make our own little fish craft out of cupcake liners. So I'll see you in just a minute. Now it's craft time and we are about to make our fun cupcake liner fish craft. If you don't have cupcake liners, they look like this right here. Any color that you have would be perfect. If you don't have them, you can simply use construction paper or white paper and just cut out a circle. You could use a water bottle to trace a circle, a coffee cup, anything that you have that's shaped like a circle. You could trace it onto a piece of paper and cut it out and use that for the fish head instead. So we are going to start off with our cupcake liners, and the first thing that we are going to do is take it out. I think I'll start with my green one first. And you're just going to flatten it. So just flatten it out, just like that, okay? And then you're also going to need a glue stick or some glue. You're going to flip over your cupcake liner, add some glue all around, and then you're just going to stick it down. And when you stick it down, make sure you leave enough room for the tail. And leave this part up just a little bit because we're going to sneak the tail underneath there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is take a second cupcake liner. I'm going to flatten it out again. It doesn't have to be the same color. Miss Debbie's choosing to use the same color, but it could be a different color. And I'm going to cut this in half. You're going to need scissors. I'm going to cut that in half. Then I'm going to cut this piece in half. And you're just going to use one little triangle. I'm going to put a little glue on that triangle here. Whoopsie. And you're going to slide the tail right underneath that piece that we left up. Now you're going to push it all down. And voila, we have one cupcake liner fish. Now we're going to need an eye. You can either draw an eye on with some crayons or markers, or you can use the Google eye. Instead, he has a Google eye that I'm going to use here. Put a little glue on the bottom. Put that eye right here. And there we go. One fish down. Now, you're going to need a marker or a crayon. You're going to make a smiley face for your fish. Happy fish. Okay, now for my second fish, I think I might make it a little bit smaller like this one. So all you're going to do is either make a smaller circle of construction paper, or once you flatten this out, you're going to cut around just a little bit to make your fish a little bit smaller. Because no two fish are exactly alike. All right. Since Debbie's got that a little bit smaller, I'm going to flatten this out just like I did with the other. Put some glue on the back of my cupcake liner. And then I'm going to make it a little bit higher. Save some room for the tail. Hold that up. And then I have my second cupcake liner. Actually, I think I might use this green tail instead of pink. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the back here. Slide it under. Push them both down. And there's fish number 2. And then I think I might just draw an eye on this one just to show you that you don't need a Google eye. I've got my black marker here. And I think I may make a little eye like that. And then maybe I may make a surprise mouth. Saying, oh my goodness, look how close this big fish is to me. But it's a happy fish, so you don't have anything to worry about. Now, we are going to add some bubbles. if you have these little stickers here, they're called reinforcement stickers. If you have some of those in the house, you could use those. If you have some simple circle stickers, you could use those. And if not, you can use your handy dandy crayon or marker to make some bubbles. All you're gonna do is make some circles. Miss Debbie's gonna use these little stickers that I have here. I thought these were fun. I'm gonna stick them here. And these are bubbles from the fish breathing underwater. Put those up here. And then we'll make some go this way for that fish. There we go, lots of bubbles. And then last but not least, there's lots of waves in the ocean. So I thought it would be nice if we took our marker or our crayon and just simply made some waves. They look almost like really long W's, or almost like birds flying. But just have fun putting waves wherever you'd like. And if you want, you could take it a step further and color some more fish onto your artwork, or maybe even some seaweed or a jellyfish. But for now, this is our simple cupcake liner fish craft, and I hope you had fun. Well, I hope you had fun reading our book about Swimmy and making our fun fish craft. And until I see you again next week, my friends, stay happy and healthy. Bye.